Hey, good morning. It's early. Got a little Fast Friday coming at you today. Why? Because it's Friday and I fasted. What does that really mean? I skipped dinner. That's the non-scientific fact. Why do I do this? Because I wake up feeling better, more confident, more energetic. I have more ideas. They are more clear. I sleep better. I sleep more deeply. I sort of get more out of the hours of sleep. I actually usually sleep fewer hours and yet feel better. I know it doesn't make sense. That's the beauty of intermittent fasting. I'm Bradley Charbonneau. This is Fast Friday. I don't do this every Friday because I don't fast on every Thursday night. Although that's kind of what I'm here to talk about today. Because what if just one day a week? Because the hard part is the discipline. Now, people say discipline is, underrated or overrated or whatever you feel about discipline. And yet discipline is key. Discipline is difficult. Discipline it's the hard part, right? I mean, it's Thursday evening and unless you plan it, unless you think this is in my schedule, this is part of what I'm doing. I'm going to plan to skip dinner. And it's a lot more fun with somebody else. Somebody else skips dinner with you. That helps. So an accountability partner, that's nice. But that's probably somebody you live with. Otherwise, I don't know, you're texting each other. Okay, did you skip dinner? Yeah, I did. Why do I do this? I woke up an hour ago. It's early. It's still kind of dark. And I did my meditation in bed. I'm not a huge fan of meditation in bed, but it's better than nothing. And I prefer to sit. I just think it's a better experience. However, I did my meditation. I did another one from Insight Timer, which I love. And it was something, this is going a little woo, but if you know me, you know I'm woo. And it was something with angels and abundance and I don't know. But it was actually really good. See, the thing about guided meditation is that I use it as sort of a transportation vehicle to take me to another place. And I don't always, listen to the guidance. But it's like I'm on a train, maybe, or whatever vehicle you love traveling in. I love trains. So I'm on a train, let's say, and then my mind is in a different place and I can see things and feel things and experience things better and more clearly and stronger. So, for example, today, Friday morning here, I'm working on my latest project, which is the Year of You. And I'm actually working on sort of variations on it or even subsets of it. Because the Year of You, I always want to have these big, giant, multifaceted, many elements, big projects, right, where I want you to do all this stuff. And, I go back to Spencer from a few weeks ago. Bradley, I've got 5 minutes and $20. And so even the other day when I met with Spencer, we were working on, I built a custom GPT. What does that mean? That means that using ChatGPT, using AI, yes, I created a GPT. You know what? I don't even know what GPT stands for, but whatever. I created, what does it stand for? I don't know. That's interesting that I don't even know. Anyway, what I did was it's sort of like, I made a custom or personalized is maybe better, personalized little helper, a little automation, a little robotic helper who is skilled in certain things that I train it in. So I trained it into asking questions about your upcoming year. And the only output I'm looking for here for you, because I created this thing so that you can create a thing. So the only output I'm looking for is a wallpaper for your phone. That's it. And this is where Spencer really helped me out because I want it to also do this and maybe do that. And what if we did this too? And Spencer's like, Bradley, focus. And so I need to, he doesn't talk like that. So focus. What is one little thing? What is one little benefit that I can provide you that is easy and either free or low cost, and the hurdle, the barrier, the obstacle for you to get it is low. So here what happens is that I send you a link and you open ChatGPT, and yes, you do need a ChatGPT account to get the prize, so to speak, to get the goods, to get the outcome. A free account is fine. If you ask too many questions, it might conk out and say, wait till later. But a free GPT account does it. And then here's an example of the thought I had this morning. I'm going to build a page, hopefully today, at repossible.com/wallpaper. One word, wallpaper. And on that, what I would like to do is have like a wallpaper wall. Oh, I just thought of that. I like that. A wallpaper wall of the creations that y'all have created. And what this does is that it sort of entices you and inspires you and motivates you to create your own. Now, if you don't want to share, that's fine. But I'd love for you, I would be thrilled for you if you did this, right? And for now, if you're listening to this, it's probably free. It won't always be free, but it's free for now. And so you can go to repossible.com/wallpaper and check this out. So this all stems from fasting on Thursday evening, which leads me to Fast Friday. During my meditation, my Insight Timer meditation this morning, as I'm being guided by, I'm not even sure what's going on, angels and who knows what, right? And I'm on my cutesy little train. I'm just in another mindset. I'm super zen. Barely have opened my eyes today except to put in my earpods on my eye mask and turn on the meditation, the guided meditation. And then I'm off into another world. And it is important to do it quickly after you wake up, because that's when your mind is sort of the most attainable or malleable. I think I just like the word malleable, where it's like formable. You can change things and you can sort of get in there, get into the good stuff, right, early, because you're not yet thinking about your shopping list and whatever, 49 things you got to do today. And you are more open to creativity, I think. So that's what I thought of this morning. Repossible.com/wallpaper. If you're watching this, it might not exist yet if you're the first one to watch this video or listen to this podcast episode. But give me a couple hours and I'll create this thing. So there you go. There you have it. That is in a nutshell. Why I like fasting. Yes, losing weight is fun. I love losing weight. I feel better. But it's the mental, physiological, physical, psychological, emotional, need I keep going? All of these benefits that I think are less publicized, shall we say, about intermittent fasting. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it is clear. It is a clear step-by-step process to have more creativity, to build confidence, and to get more clarity on your ideas. And that's through skipping dinner. And following a bit of a pattern. I wrote about this in my book called 17 Hours, where you don't eat after 4 p.m. and then you go to bed early. And ideally you wake up early because you've had a better night's sleep. And ideally you've had some dreams. And then you do a meditation. And then you create something. And by creating something, it could be, like right now I'm creating something. I'm creating this podcast episode and YouTube episode, right? But you don't need to do that. You just create. I recommend a journal. Recently, in recent years, I like audio because I'm literally in my pajamas. Too much information, I know. But I'm at ease. And there's no worry about video. I don't care what I look like. I'm just recording audio and I haven't done a thing. I haven't had a cup of tea. I don't even know where Pepper is. And this is the first thing I did after meditation. I got out of bed, I walked downstairs, and I hit record. So it's important that you do it early, because that's when the clarity is still there. And I can guarantee myself, I will not have this clarity in a few hours. And I definitely won't have it by the afternoon. And maybe even tomorrow, I'm like, what was I talking about yesterday? So that's where this create element comes in, right? There's the fast and the meditate and the create. Or fast, sleep, meditate, create. And this is where it's like record keeping or journal entry, where it solidifies or deepens the experience so it doesn't go away as quickly, right? So this whole idea about, okay, the wallpaper and the wallpaper wall, I like that, the wallpaper wall, and that's something I'm going to build today or tomorrow. I've got a bunch of meetings today, but I'd love to, in fact, I'm going to try to do it right now. It's still early, right? And nobody's up, nobody's going to call me. I don't have any calls till 10, I think, so I bet I can get this done. There you go. Can you sort of feel this energy and this excitement and this, what do you call it? I just like the word confidence. I'm going to do this thing. Yeah, do it. And then I'm actually going to do it. So there you have it. That is Fast Friday in a nutshell. And I don't have it every Friday because guess why? I don't fast every Thursday. I kind of wish I did. If you want to, maybe we should start a Thursday Thunder fasting party. And then, because I need the accountability too. I know that I'm the one who does the videos and the audio and the podcast and the YouTube. I know, that's me. But I need accountability partners too. So anyway, if you're listening and you want to do a Thursday Thunder fasting club, I'd be all for it because we're better together. Okay, signing off. I'm going to go work on repossible.com/wallpaper. And if go to repossible.com/wallpaper, check it out and see. And it's probably free. And go create your wallpaper. And if you're daring enough, send it to me. I'll try to make a way so you can get it to me easier if we don't know each other yet. And maybe you can just leave a comment like down below in the wallpaper page. I don't know if that's possible. And then you can do it with, if you want to, I made an option in the custom GPT where you can add your name and the year if you choose. But if you wanted to share the one without your name, that's totally fine. I understand. So, all right, there you go. That is Fast Friday in a nutshell. I'm Bradley Charbonneau. This is the Repossible podcast and YouTube channel. Signing off to go get rolling on my day because my day has started just fine. Hope you have a great day too. See you next week. Well, I hope. Bye for now.